say does that star-spangled...
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out New Orleans, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And when you look at the Clippers, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And the Clippers starting five.
Here we go.
We've got Jean-Charles, Bull out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Hield, and it's Kahn in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, up at forward, Ingram and Williamson. Gary Trent is out there with Daniels. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Hield with the bucket. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
In the corner, it's Hield. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ingram against Allen. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Bucket is good.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jean-Charles. He's covered by Daniels. They get it back. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And stolen by Bull. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Allen passes to Kahn. Here's Jean-Charles. Shot by Hield, nobody around. They get it again. Kahn. Got it. Good job in the low post. 5 points in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Stan, in a league of stretch bigs, Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin, and look, he'll occasionally take a three, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore. And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Valanciunas on the double team. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Valanciunas. It's to him. And it's Ingram missing. Clippers leading by 3. Trying to get open his heel. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here is Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Williamson against Bull. Daniels from outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Jean Charles. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jean Charles has got 6.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kahn, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Daniels. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They stand by this point of the season. What can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
Well, first of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what to expect...
I always thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jonas Valanciunas.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now here's Williamson. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. The drive by Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Daniels. Ingram kicks to Daniels. Pass to Williamson. Will it go? And again, New Orleans has no luck. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And so Bull nails both of them. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jean Charles passes to Bull. Now here's Allen. Kahn, guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Bull. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Bulls. got 5 points so far.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Williamson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Bull. And staying while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment. Trey Murphy's checked in for Williamson. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Now here's Allen. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Trent with the double team. Pass to Bull. The hook. No good off the back of the rim. Pelicans trail by 19. Here is Daniels. And here is Ingram, defended by Allen. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Healed from outside. Pelicans with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Trent outside. To the right side. With the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Hield.
Well, with his size, Valanciunas can survey the whole floor and pick out those big openings to take advantage of.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jones checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Dyson Daniels. And again, no good by the Clippers. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. 13 feet away. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Coffee passes to Cobb. Makes it off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ingram outside. There's the screen. Out left to the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Inside, here's Khan, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And here are the Pelicans now, after the Clippers pick up 2. Back to Ingram. And there's the drive. The 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy the third. I guess that is why he has the third in his name.
Pass to Highland. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans trail by 15. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game.
Efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Highland passes to Cobb. Back to Highland. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pelicans shooting just about an even 40% to start. Outside, Jones. Trent outside. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That's good on the jump shot.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
McCollum against Highland. That's tipped. Stolen by McCollum. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Pelicans have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Not really where you would like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Jean-Charles is checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Ingram. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Down low, Kahn. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That shot off. Here's Jean-Charles. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Jean-Charles has got 8.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Trey Mann. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Jean-Charles in at the point. Portis a screen on McCollum. Here's Jean-Charles. Pelicans pull it in. Hawkins with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And that game against the Wizards, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Jean-Charles passes to Portis. Here's Jean-Charles. He's guarded by McCollum, and Jean-Charles gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the paint, here's Williamson. And that one is off. Good D by Lopez. Here's Portis. That one doesn't drop. Pelicans trail by 20. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. And we thank you for the report. And it goes down 2 points. Sean Charles has got 4 points this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And he's able to get it back. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Here's Sean Charles. He is guarded by McCollum. Pass to Portis. Back to man. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Sean Charles. And it's in there. Sean Charles has got 14 points for the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bones Highland is checked in for Amir Coffey. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Clippers in second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Williamson in the post. Lopez covering. And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Sean Charles passes to man. Here's Sean Charles. Buries it from three-point range. Sean Charles has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jason Daniels comes in for McCollum.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
It's stolen by Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Sean Charles. Plays it up and banks it in. Sean Charles has got 21 in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
Here's Sean Charles, defended by Jones. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Here's Sean Charles, defended by Jones. Fades back. Sean Charles' shot is off.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Sean Charles passes to Mann. Portis against Williamson. And it's Highland in the corner. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Stolen by Jones. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Sean Charles, defended by Jones. Pass to Highland. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he lays it straight in. He's got 9.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Sean Charles. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Stolen by Jones. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Sean Charles passes to Mann. And the Clippers miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Sean Charles. He's got 23. The wing jumper off target.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Portis throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
New Orleans making some changes here. Ingram, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Trent subbed in for Herbert Jones. Los Angeles on D. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Off with the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
To the wing right side. A 3. Here's Khan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Ingram. Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And the turnovers this quarter already translating into 8 points for the opposition.
Here's Ingram. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Kahn, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Kahn. Here's Allen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Trent finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, I can tell you as a coach, you've got a lot of confidence in Ingram taking that shot.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Allen. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Trent. Out to the wing. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. In. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Daniel. Has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Healed the pass to Allen. Lets it go with a 3. The shot off that time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Trent kicks to Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent. So with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor, and a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people, and he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch. And the Clippers making his... Switch here. Highland's checked in. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Goal against Ingram. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. It's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, and play basketball. It's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's sit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lob it forward, Ingram and Williamson. Daniels out there with Gary Trent. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut to just 1 point on the basket from Daniels. Jean Charles passes to Kai. Valanciunas on the double team. Here's Jean Charles. Gets a very good look and converts. Jean Charles has got 25 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Jean Charles. Nobody near Allen. A miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here is Ingram. 13 points in the game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Some stats. Here are the numbers for Daniels. He's averaging 6 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Clippers leading by 4. Bull, the pass to Hield. Back to Bull. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas good for about 1 per game, rejecting that attempt.
Here is Daniels. Allen defending. Here's Ingram. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Ingram. With the fadeaway. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Allen for the 3. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 26 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Allen, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. look at the stats for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Ingram kicks to Daniels. Pass to Williamson. Over Bull. Trent outside. 2 on the clock. And the Pelicans miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Allen outside. Back to Hield. Here's Jean Charles. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Williamson kicks to Daniels. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. Daniels got a hand on it. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Kahn, and that one drops for him. He has 30. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And they're pushing it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Jones for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 9 points.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Here's Jean Charles. He's covered by Daniels. Mann passes to Kahn. Shot clock at 5. Bull with it. Over Williamson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Ingram. 15 points in the game. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Clippers, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Kahn, guarded by Valanciunas. Good chance here for Hield. Jean-Charles passes to Kahn. Ingram against Hield. Got that one up quick. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Jean-Charles passes to Mann. Here's Kahn. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 34.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Hield against Ingram. Jones in the post, right wing. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Hield, and he gets it to go from the corner. Hield's got 11 points.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Daniels kicks to Valanciunas from the stripe, and Bull pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kahn, and he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
To the paint, here's Daniels, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Jean-Charles passes to Kahn. They kick out to Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Ingram. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jones, no luck. Clippers leading by 15. Jean-Charles passes to Bull. Kahn, guarded by Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Williamson, the screen. Jones dishes to Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Jean-Charles, another bucket! Wow!
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Valanciunas finds Williamson. They need this. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Bull, with the unique combination of height and skill, that's a challenge for any defender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hawkins comes in for Zion Williamson. And McCollum subbed in for Daniels.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Highland against McCollum. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Doubled by McCollum, and the shot goes down. And he has 42.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Brook Lopez. Bones Highland is out there with Jean Charles. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Drives to the hoop. And Jean Charles gets it to go. Jean Charles has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. McCollum with the ball. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks. The commitment and the effort is all there with Jordan Hawkins. He seems very intent on continuing to up his game.
That one misses. And he nails the third. Clippers leading by 20. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The wide open look here for Highland. Kept alive. Pass to Coffey. Here's Jean Charles. He's covered by Hawkins. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot. Jean Charles has got 10 points here in the second half.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's Coffey. Here's Jean Charles. He's covered by Hawkins.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he goes in for the dunk.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Here's Jean Charles. He's covered by Hawkins. Lopez, a screen on Hawkins. Jean Charles. There's the three. Highland's shot is good.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The three from McCollum. Jean Charles pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Hawkins. New Orleans moving it around, and that one is good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Clippers leading by 19. Here's Jean Charles. Outside Portis. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jean Charles. And it comes off the front of the rim. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Hawkins, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Jones over to help. Good. Jean Charles has got 6 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
A 3 from McCollum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Up top, Portis. Can't hit from in close. Pelicans trail by 21. McCollum outside. Lopez with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Jean Charles. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jean Charles has got 37. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Jean Charles. Pass to Portis. From outside, off the mark.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Williamson, a screen on Highland. McCollum, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. The kick out to Lopez. No good with the triple. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Jean Charles passes to Portis. Offensive rebound. Here's Coffey. Here's Jean Charles. Outside Portis. 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
McCollum outside. Inside. Hawkins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
So for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Ingram comes in for Jones. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williamson against Portis. Portis the screen. Jean Charles passes to Portis. Over to the left wing. Tries the spin move. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Trent's checked in. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Williamson kicks to Trent. And again, no good by New Orleans. Clippers leading by 22. And he launches it from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Count the buck. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Here's Jean Charles. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jean Charles has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Ingram outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Trent. Valanciunas sets a screen for Trent. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jean Charles. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Khan, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here is Daniels. He's defended by Highland. Ingram. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Ingram knows how to be a problem for the defense inside, drawing contact there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Khan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Pelicans shooting straight 49% from the field. Valanciunas with a screen on Bol. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. It's deflected. Highland against Williamson. Ingram comes with the double team. Highland finds Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Khan. That's short off the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And then for the Clippers, Portis, he's checked in for Bol. Brown comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Trey Mann in for Heel. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nance sets a screen for Jones. Pass to Nance. From downtown, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Here's Kahn. Good, that's another bucket.
Once again, this guy cannot be stopped.
It is incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games. And still going strong.
Chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone should give you chills.
It's good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Now Highland. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Lands a screen on Brown. And here's McCollum for three. It's not going to go for him. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we present our player of the game.